Hi peeps, Junction 6 here. Today's Sunday, so no World of Tanks Blitz content. Instead, I'm going to be talking about REN. Oh, and by the way, the music in the background is REN's Mackay. So please, there is a link in the description. Go check that out. Well, what do we actually know about REN? Well, we know for one thing that he's a really good rapper. I mean, he can rap really well. He can do double time, triple time. Yeah, he can do it all. And his raps actually have something to say. We also know that he's got an incredible singing voice. He can really sing, this guy, and hold a note. And we also know that he can act quite a bit. He's a pretty good actor, isn't he? You know, nobody does a drunken stumble as well as REN does. And that's what I want to talk about in this video. REN's acting ability. Should he become an actor? Because there's been loads of singers in the past who have become actors. Frank Sinatra, one of the Rat Pack, went on to make a number of films, including From Here to Eternity, a classic film. But he's not the only one. Elvis, he made loads of films, although most of those were just there to promote his music. And it covers all genres. I mean, Dolly Parton, the queen of country music, she's made loads of films. Some she sings in, some she doesn't. Madonna made a load of films. Okay, it was Madonna, and some of the acting was a bit dubious in some of her films. And of course, bringing up to date, Lady Gaga was in the remake of A Star Is Born. But it's not just the Americans. Us Brits have been at it as well. Cliff Richard, he made a load of films, mainly to promote his own music, like The Young Ones. And our very own Beatles, they made movies as well. But yet again, that was to promote music, wasn't it? The Rolling Stones didn't actually as a band make anything, but Mick Jagger made a couple of films, including this one and Ned Kelly. And of course, David Bowie. He was a fantastic actor and very underrated. Some of his films were really good. The Man Who Fell to Earth, just a fantastic film. And of course, we've got nowadays Ed Sheeran appearing in films. If you haven't seen the film yesterday, just definitely watch it. It is a fantastic film. It's got a bit of everything in it. Some fantastic comedy moments, some great music, and some cameo appearances by people you wouldn't think.
I was always told that there would be someone who came along that was a lot better than me, and you are definitely better than me, Jack.
But of course, in this, is Ed Sheeran actually acting, because he's actually playing Ed Sheeran? So I don't think we can really count this as acting, can we?
I think I'm going to go to bed. Someone should probably shag him while they have the chance. Yeah.
So should REN do some acting and make a movie? And if so, what kind of movie should it be? Now, it won't be some sort of Hollywood blockbuster, because REN, well, he's not really into the corporate image, is he? It will definitely be set in Brighton, wouldn't it? It's got to be set in Brighton. And there are two big films which have been set in Brighton. The first one being Brighton Rock, about a gangster who murders someone and gets hunted down. You know, that's the kind of thing which REN would be really into, wouldn't it? It was made in the 40s. But it was remade in 2010, and its time period had moved to the 1960s with the mods and the rockers in Brighton, which is reminiscent of probably the most famous Brighton film, and that is Quadrophenia. And that's a film based around the music and the lifestyle. And it did include an actor who became quite a well-known singer. And that Sting was in Quadrophenia. So it's not unusual for singers to become film stars. And I think REN would make a fantastic film star. But not only a film star, REN himself has said that he would like to maybe direct a film or something like that in the future. and I can definitely see him as a director. There are quite a few behind the scenes kind of videos on Ren's channel showing you how he makes these videos and his directing style as well.
Yeah, that's quite nice actually. Let me just back up this alleyway. Look, Kai, if you stand in for a sec. So Josh can see.
Demo?
In the door.
There.
Okay. So it'll give you like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, on. And that's when the shot will start.
So yeah, I can definitely see Ren the director coming along, and I think he would be more suited to director than to an actor. Obviously, whatever he does, it's gonna be set in Brighton, and it's also gonna be fantastic and will probably single-handedly save the British film industry, which is in all sorts of trouble at the moment. Cinemas are shutting down all over the place. I'm sure he'd get himself a little part in the film as a cameo, and he'd also write the score and the script. I would really like to see Brighton Rock brought up to date into the modern times, and instead of calling it Brighton Rock, call it Brighton Rap. How good would that be? I would definitely pay to go see it.